Okay, so this is my Redwall project. Over here, we have our Abbey. It starts out with the gatehouse. So I'm gonna kindly ask Methuselah to let me in. Hey Methuselah, can you let me in? Sure, I'll let you in. Okay, I'm just gonna wait over here. Okay, I think that's good. Whew. Okay, so now here we have our Great Hall. So let's enter the Great Hall. Inside the Great Hall, we have our seating for the civilians and the denizens. And then over here we have the seating for the seniors. And also seating for the abbot himself. And I wish I could try some of that wine. Okay, so now we're moving on to the ladder up to the Joseph Bell Tower. So up here on the Joseph Bell Tower, you can get a nice view of the Abbey and surrounding countryside of the Abbey. Okay, so let's go back down. Okay, so now we're moving on to where we house the denizens. Over here we have our first room. These are for the middle-aged denizens of Redwall Abbey. See, we have our standard beds here, not too fancy, but comfortable enough. Okay, moving on to the second place where we house the denizens. Over here is where we housed all of the very young children, kids, teenagers. Is where we housed them all. It's very big because Redwall has a lot of people, or animals per se. Okay, moving on. Now, this is where the third compartment building for denizens to live in. This is the senior housing for the creatures of Redwall. Okay. So now moving on to where did the denizens get their food? Well, this first is where they stored their food in case of a siege. You see they have a lot of food. And I'm pretty sure all these animals right here, they want to eat the food. But they can't because it's locked away. So that's why we store them here. Okay, moving on. Then also over here we have a back exit in case of, like, per se, a siege or something. Okay. Also in case of fires. So moving on over here to our cloisters. See, we have this little nice garden here. Some food in there, right? But then over here we have some more like fruits. We have some blueberries, apples, persimmons, more apples, more persimmons, some variety of pears, grapefruit. We also have fish here. See, in this pond we have 3 fish. Over in this pond we have also 3 fish. Also, the citizens or denizens of Redwall get water from those ponds I just showed you. These little wells here, also bird baths. And this nice, very cooling water, spring water. Okay, now moving on along the cloisters to the farms. And then these farms, this is where they got their food. See, we have some nice wheat here, some nice barley, some turnips, And that is how the denizens got their food and water. So now we are going to move along to where we house the where we defend the denizens. Because of course we all know denizens don't live on the wall. Okay, so over here we have our walls, which provide a very nice view of Redwall and its surrounding countryside. We have a view of the gatehouse over here. And above it. And also, we have these little ramparts here. Whoa! So we don't fall off like that. Okay. So now, second, I'm going to show you Redwall, what it looks like at daytime. Or at least for my project. Let's fly around at daytime. Okay, now I'm going to show you what Redwall looks like at nighttime. A second. The courtier looks especially beautiful at nighttime. I will go around Redwall Abbey and then go into the courtier and show you what it looks like in nighttime. Okay, I'm gonna descend to the courtier at nighttime. Here's the courtier at nighttime. All naturally lit by some beautiful flowers we have here. With refreshing spring water, which I always like to go into. The plants are being watered very well over there. So yeah, this is my Redwall project. I'll post future videos and other things for my Abbey later on. Okay, that's all. Goodbye.